Jesse Dufault and Danielle Golden star as Jackson and Emily, two high school students who hate life and everyone in their small town. But unlike almost all other teenagers, these two don't cope by listening to bad music, writing bad poetry, or venting on social media. Instead, when they're finally pushed to their limits, they decide to go on a bloody, revenge-fueled rampage in Almost Mercy. I'm Cinematico Magnifico of amoralcrackpot.com, and welcome to the Nightly Chill. Almost Mercy is almost worth watching. There's certainly some entertainment to be mined from focusing on the killers rather than the usually innocent victims, unleashing them on a populace like some twisted divine punishment. Unfortunately, everyone in Almost Mercy is unlikable to the point that it's more of a cathartic experience for the audience once the body count starts ticking up at an ever-accelerating pace. Aside from one or two almost angelic figures, every character met in this movie is pulled from one of several circles from Dante's depiction of hell, with students, teachers, and parents all engaging in one sinister vice or another, and lacking anything even remotely resembling humanity. Neither Jackson nor Emily prove any better than their comically malicious townsfolk. Whiny, narcissistic, and completely inept as many of us were at that age, their issues are blown up to melodramatic levels, rivaling even the worst of Lifetime's numerous made-for-TV movies. We're simply and plainly asked to sympathize with these two characters because the camera is on them more than anyone else. Now, had there been any real attempt to make their emotional degradation meaningful, perhaps the movie could have worked as a tale of two young people twisted into monsters by the world around them. But Almost Mercy is, at the end of the day, every bit as emotionally shallow with its more dramatic portions as it is creatively vapid with its horror. In spite of the way the movie presents itself more as an outright horror experience than a tense drama or thriller, it simply isn't scary. There are no jump scares, no real monsters, no impending sense of doom. Instead, it's little more than a ticking clock counting down to a third act filled with quick deaths that are cherry-picked from other movies, and not necessarily better ones, which only further shows how lazy Almost Mercy really is. Unlike something like Stephen King's Carrie, Almost Mercy isn't a movie concerned with a long tormented, yet innocent girl twisted into a malicious monster by the awful and uncaring people in her life. Nor is it one seeking to understand how a seemingly normal kid can suddenly find themselves engaging in some cold and distant rampage. Instead, Almost Mercy is about two unlikable kids in a town full of bad people all doing stupid bad things. It doesn't attempt to scare, it makes no effort to elicit meaningful thought or discussion about a very real subject that seems to occur on a far too frequent basis as it is. It almost does all of this, but never follows through with any of it. All we're left with is a full-length movie with less to it than any random footage of someone engaging in similar behavior in a video game such as Grand Theft Auto. And that's more than reason enough for me to give Almost Mercy a no chill. That's gonna do it for us tonight on the Nightly Chill. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow, and also be sure to leave me any questions, comments, suggestions for future reviews, and maybe even discuss today's movie at greater length. And as always, this video is brought to you in part by our viewers. If you'd like to learn how to support this and other projects, please visit amoralcrackpot.com or check the description below. But until next time, y'all need to make like a tree and get out of here.